Hello and welcome to my living room. I love filming out here during Christmas time when I have my Christmas decor up, even though you can only really see my tree or one of my trees. But today it's freaking freezing outside, raining, and I just wanted a little cozy makeup time in front of my fireplace and in front of my tree, while drinking my latte out of one of my Christmas cups. Hopefully you cannot hear the blower. This is like a fireplace insert where we can build a fire. When it gets hot enough, the blower will come on and it'll heat this whole house. It's insane. So I just wanted some aesthetic, and you're welcome. This might look familiar if you watched my last vlog. It is the silk pajama set. I have been wearing it non-stop. It is so comfortable, and I think I need to order it more colors, but it is amazing. I'll link it down below. But this is what you're gonna get for me right now until I have to leave my house. It is currently 1 o'clock. I have some things to do, so I want to shut up and put some makeup on. I'm not going to do anything crazy today. What I want to show you is pretty much the makeup routine that I have been doing lately. Sometimes I'll wear foundation, sometimes I won't. Today I'm going to put foundation on. Oh, I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Need to go wet my beauty blender because I'm back on that train again. And I have no brushes out here. I am so not prepared for this. So let me go get that done. I'm in this roll chair. If you've been following me a long time, you know the relationship between me and this roll chair, roll chair, whatever you call it. It's not a good one. It's not a good relationship. All right, so I'm going to start with, see, I can't remember the last time I filmed a video like this. You guys know I've been going through a bathroom remodel. This is week 11, and it's not fun. So I did do my everyday makeup routine about 2 months ago. I don't remember what products I used. Probably a lot of similar products. But if you didn't see this video, I'm glad you stumbled upon the one I'm filming now. So I'm going to jump in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter. This is in the shade 1. And I use this basically as a primer along with another product. I have not really used traditional primer in a while. Now for me, with me being so pale, this does darken me up. I wish they had a lighter shade, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So that is the lightest shade. But I also go in with the True Match Glow Lotion. This is the shade 901 Fair Glow. And I kind of do a little mixer here. I love the way this looks. But this is my primer, and I feel like my makeup goes on super pretty. It lasts. It gives me a glowy look. And those two products just work together really well. And they're from the drugstore. How can you beat that? So I just take one side of my damp beauty blender where I'm not going to be using foundation, and just blend these two together, and then you're going to look like the Tin Man. Plus, doing this with it being so cold out, it gives amazing hydration to the skin, which is really, really desperately needed right now. All right, now that I look like the Tin Man, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Nude Serum Foundation. This is hyaluronic tinted serum. What shade is it? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the lightest shade too. I mean, when I'm not self-tanned. Yeah, 0.5, very light. My little squeezy tube thing inside broke off, so it's basically, it's not a little, what do they call it, like a dropper foundation anymore. It's just like this. This is how I have to use this, but this is what I've been using nonstop. It is a little on the darker side, and it will darken me up, but me blending it down my neck, I make it work. I have been spraying my beauty blender with some makeup setting spray. I just think it does what it says it's going to do. It's going to make my makeup last. I don't use a ton of this. I just use enough to get a good base. But this works so well with the e.l.f. Stuff I use, Lumi Glotion. It all just works so good. I just love this combo. I've been obsessed with it lately. I know I'm a little far away, but hopefully you can kind of see how pretty this is looking. I'll try and crop it in for you, since my lens really doesn't zoom. And if I try to move you in, it just wouldn't work well. So I should probably move you back a little bit, microphone. I want to get a new microphone, but due to unforeseen circumstances with my little dog, which if you watch my last vlog, you kind of know what's going on there. He's a priority right now when it comes to extra spending. So he was diagnosed with stage 2 kidney disease and thyroid disease. So with his medicine and medications and things like that, he's the priority when it comes to money right now. So he's just chilling right now, right in front of the fireplace. It's blowing heat right down at him, and they're both in their little bed. It's so cute. Now this next part is obnoxious. I have been doing something that is really obnoxious, even for myself. I'm not proud of myself with this. Oh, let me go in first with this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Stick. What shade is this? Light medium. I have really oh, that is far too much. I have really grown to like this stuff. I was never one to get into this kind of craziness when it came to contour. But once I used this, I realized I didn't really need to use like a bronzer, because this does such a good job at like contouring, bronzing. It's such a beautiful shade. It blends like a dream. I mean, I just tap it a couple times and it blends out. It's freaking amazing. When I first started using it, I didn't know how to feel. I was like, oh man, I don't know about this. But now, when I remember to use it, I really like it. It goes on dramatic at first. So when I'm doing this, it's a lot of product. Trust the process. It's not going to look as crazy once everything is done. But it just gives such a great bronze tour, which is my way of doing it. It definitely gives the drama if that's what you're looking for. But I really enjoy doing this. But I need to contour this big ass forehead. Anything to make it look a little smaller, I'm gonna do. But once I put the powder on and all that stuff and blend everything out, it's gonna look even better. Like right now it looks pretty good. At least in person. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but in person it looks so beautiful. It's just such a good shade for me too. I love it. So for the part I was talking about, oh come here, I'm gonna start putting all the makeup away once I use it so that I'm not making a mess. Ooh. Did you break? No, you didn't. I have been mixing, this is so embarrassing, I have been mixing 4 to 5 concealers. However, it's been going on beautifully. Please don't do this. Please don't do this step. Please don't even try it. I don't want to be responsible for any of it. It's horrible. It's obnoxious, annoying. I don't recommend it. But if you want a flawless concealer base, maybe you should try it. I don't know. First, I'm going to take the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. And what I do is I just do like a little bloop. That might be too much, but I do like little dots of all these concealers. The Wet n Wild Incognito. The thing about concealer is they all kind of do different things, right? Some of them claim this, some of them claim that. So you're kind of getting everything in one little swoop, you know what I mean? The NYX Bear With Me, and then the KVD, good lord, I need a new one of this. KVD, their full color coverage concealer. Full color, what am I talking about? Okay. Then what I do is I just kind of go in and tap them all together. In the end, it's not like a ton because I'm going to highlight my whole face. But what's on my finger here, I'm just going to put right here. Kind of go back in, put right here. Whatever's left, kind of do that. Then I'm going to go in and I do like to spray again with this. Just makes a difference for me. I go in with it on my hand, kind of take it here, under my contour. This is just gonna lighten it up too, because like I said, that serum foundation is dark on me. So then kind of go in on the other side. And the thing is, I'm not really wasting all that concealer, even though it seems like I used a ton, which I did use a ton. Let's not fake it here. I did. But this way it gets used. I'm just pouncing it all on the places that I would highlight my face. I go in under my eyes last, because when you let it sit there, it'll become more full coverage. And I really feel like when I spray the Beauty Blender, it's gonna suck up that extra, excessive amount being used. But it just looks so freaking flawless on the skin. And I don't feel bad because I'm not wasting any product. It's basically, let me get in here. It's pretty much almost all gone. But there's not a lot left. So I kind of blend it up into the contour a little bit, blend it all together. And my base is pretty flawless if you ask me. Now I'm going to go in with the Givenchy Prism Libra powder, my go-to powder for underneath my eyes, with this little Amazon puff. Take a decent amount, kind of swirl it on the back of my hands. I've talked about this before. Then just go in, make sure there's no creases, and just sit underneath of my eyes. And I take it down my nose and just kind of up and over here. Oh my gosh, it is freaking flawless, man. Okay, I'm gonna set my face. So, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever. This is the newer one. This is the HD Skin Matte Velvet. The older one looks like this, with the black. This is the newer one. It's not new, but this is the newer one. And I still haven't even used my little puff, but this is the shade 1N00, which I think is just like the lightest shade. I thought it actually had names. Maybe not. I'm 99% sure this is the lightest shade. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just tap around my face. And this is also why I feel like there's no need for a ton of foundation or a ton of concealer, because when I take this over everything, this is going to give me coverage. This gives me a lot of coverage. So, I mean, it's a powder foundation. Of course it will. So, for me to be able to use more powder than a liquid foundation is always a plus, because I feel like I'm more combo skin anymore, and I will get oily in my T-zone for sure. So, here we go. Not a lot. Boom. Done with that. The base is so good. I'm so happy with how that looks. Now for blush. Man, we are moving. We are moving, baby. For blush, I'm going to use the NARS Deep Throat. Mine broke, but I still have a lot of product left. And you don't get rid of NARS blushes. They're too damn expensive, y'all. So I'm getting prescribed something. I have been dealing with a UTI. Go me. It's a very slight UTI. It's definitely worse. I got tested on Friday. Today's Monday. I got tested on Friday. But they didn't get back to me until today. Today is Monday. And I just feel like I've gotten a little worse. Oh, my Yorkie is up. I have to let him out so much. With his kidney disease, he will just get up and pee everywhere. He just can't hold it. But I have to go get my medicine, and then I have to go get his medicine. Let me see what he's doing. Okay, so now I'm going to do highlighter. I go back and forth with highlighter so much, and I think it just depends how I'm feeling for the day. I have 3 different highlighters here, and I don't think I ever talked about this one from Jaclyn Cosmetics. She has like this putty highlighter. I have 2 different shades. This one is the lightest shade. This is called I'm Ethereal. I get nervous putting it over powder, even though she claims that you can put it over powder. I never took this off this mirror. I'm an idiot. There we go. Because I felt like one day it was taking my makeup off. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. But I figure for this video, I could give it a shot instead of doing it and feeling like I messed my makeup up going out, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do that today. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender, I don't need you right now, and just kind of dip it in here. Usually I use a brush, but I'm gonna just kind of tap it. And this is such a pretty highlighter. I'm just gonna see here. Hopefully you can see that. But it gives more of a natural highlight instead of like a powder. It looks so pretty. It is not lifting anything off my face, which is great. But a lot of times when I'm wearing no makeup, I will wear this. Or slap it on with a brush. And it just gives me such a pretty glow to the skin. Forehead here. But I love it. I think it's a great highlighter, and it's pretty intense. It's an intense highlight, but like pretty. I like it. So I go back and forth between this, also Jaclyn Cosmetics loose highlighter and extra. I don't know if they sell this anymore. No idea. And then also, oh my gosh, these are all Jaclyn Cosmetics. They are some of the best highlighters in my opinion. And then this one in Iced. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that until I'm sitting here. All 3, her highlighters are bomb. Cannot deny it. Cannot deny it. Sometimes I'll go over it with like a powder highlight if it is starting to look like really greasy looking. I might. Let's just go in with a little Iced just because of the shade of this. It's not that I don't like it. It's just, let's just do a little Iced. This is also how you can get a crazy highlight too. Put that down and then put a powder over it and you'll kind of set it. And your highlighting will move. Oh, so crazy. Crazy beautiful. If you like highlight. A lot of people are haters about highlight anymore. A lot of people are like, I don't like highlight. You look greasy. It's like, I want to look greasy. I want to look greasy. Leave me alone. You could also just kind of go in and just tap. I kind of think as long as it's more subtle by your, like in your T-zone, more subtle in your T-zone, you're not really going to look greasy. You're just going to look like you have healthy skin, which is what I'm going for. Okay, so for brows, wow, we are flying. So I already have lashes on. These are just the Impress lashes. I have them on for like days at a time. I forget when I put these on. I put these on Saturday. I've had these on like 2 or 3 days. They just stay on, and I wash around them when I'm in the shower. If I'm just washing my face, like after taking makeup off in the evening, I'll wash around them. They just stay on. I've even like splashed my whole face when I was taking my cleanser off. They don't move. Like, they're amazing. I have a video on them. I will link it down below. I did a whole tutorial of how I do my lashes. They're just nice, especially on like no makeup days and you just have a little lash on. It's nice. They go underneath and they don't move. They're great. I recommend them. I love them. I was gonna put lashes on, but I decided like, well, I mean, I'm only running up to get medication and that's it. So I'm gonna leave them as is. I will go ahead and just tight line just to make everything kind of blend, because that is what comes off. So I just do a little tight line. It kind of makes it look like your own lashes. Honestly, I should have brought my mascara out here, but I will add, so I only add 2. I add the longer one, the shorter one. If you watch my tutorial, you'll understand. But then my natural lashes that are showing in the front, I put mascara on them. That way everything just kind of looks cohesive and together. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need it because I need my bottom lashes, my mascara for my bottom lashes. So I'll have to go get my mascara anyway. But for eyebrows, what I've been doing lately, when it's just like a everyday natural whatever, okay, this isn't natural, but an everyday look, like, looks like I tried, but I'm not going over the top, I'll just take the NYX Thickening Brow Mascara. This is a little darker than I would like, so I don't add a ton, but this just really fills out my brows without going over the top. It still looks like my brows, gives a tint of auburn to my brows since I'm not a natural redhead. I know, y'all are shocked, I know. But does give a little natural auburn color to the brows. So I'll just brush this through. Sometimes, depending if I want a little more oomph in my brows, I'll take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Auburn and go through them. Again, I'm not doing all that extra stuff today, okay? We're just gonna do this. This is what's nice about this. You just put this on and your brows are done. I need more logs and it's raining and I don't know if I want to go out there. Oh, one thing that I do sometimes is, where's my puff? I will take the NYX, clearly this is loved. Okay, do you see the pan on this? This is the NYX Brightening Translucent Powder in, to me it's white, you know what I mean? I will take my little puff and get some of the product on there. I like how this brightens up under my eyes, mostly like, oh my goodness, mostly like right in here. This is where I like to put it. I don't know if you can really tell if it did anything. I don't know. Let me go back in there a little bit. I can tell in person, it just gives a little bit of brightness. It's not over the top, looking crazy, stark white underneath your eyes, nothing like that. Nothing like that, you know? Yeah, I can definitely tell. I can 1,000,000% tell. Boom. I can tell. Might not show up on camera, but I can definitely tell. Let me go get my mascara. I cannot find my already opened mascara, but this one is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It is a mouthful, but I put this when needed on the front of the lashes that are showing, just to make everything come together and look more natural. And then I'll put this on my bottom lashes. For lips, I always do a gloss. I go through different glosses. I go through the Merit. Oh, what is that called? It's their clear lip oil. Love that. The Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm. I go through like the lighter pink one. This is the one I have here because I can't find anything else. This is Fenty Glow. I use like the NYX. I forget which one that is. I go through any kind of more nudish types of lip glosses. It's just my go-to for my lips. I'll use this one because I have no idea where anything else is. Oh, there's a Maybelline one too that I use. That one's at work. I know that for a fact. I like this one because it does give some color to the lips without being like over the top. It's so pretty. Fenty is my favorite glosses ever. Alright, so that is it for my go-to makeup. I got my fire started again. I was like, it just looks so bare and dark over here. We need more logs, so I just got in from outside and throwing it in, and it just like, whew, it is so hot. Burnt my hand. When I'm not talking and filming, I can do this makeup look in like 20 minutes. It's super easy. That's probably even putting on new and pressed lashes because they're just, I can put them on so quickly. I remember when I first started using them, I hated them, couldn't figure it out. And then you just kind of like keep practicing, and they're super easy to put on and just give you a little bit of glam without being over the top. So that's why I like wearing them with this look. I was going to be extra today with the So Real Kiss lashes, but I figured, let's just keep it as is. So I'm going to finish my latte, go get my lovely prescriptions, go get my poor little doggie's prescriptions for his thyroid and kidney disease, poor little guy, and then relax the rest of the day. I do have a vlog that is going up right now. It is already up. Go check it out. I think I called it Vlogmas just because it's December now. And it's what all the cool kids are doing. So I'm going to get off here and get all that stuff done, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.